I would love to talk about focusing on yourself versus others, and using the right tools to heal, and seeking assistance in helping find the roots of yourself when needed. I feel like a lot of people focus on other people when they could benefit more from focusing on themselves and what their part in things are. And I feel like it's more beneficial to seek to know yourself as to why you feel so hurt, with whatever betrayal happened, or why the hurt cut so deep, as a way to know your core values, or even to let go. Focusing on the other doesn't help you get to the root of things, because the control is in the other. Focusing on the other is kind of like sobering up, but still hanging out at the bar. You may technically be sober, but the addiction is still lingering in the habits, behaviors, and nostalgia of it. Nostalgia in and of itself is its own lingering kind of addiction. Addiction to those feelings, sometimes the pain and unhealthy parts of things. Sometimes it's that addiction to the loss of what healthy stuff was, because there was something great there. But the goneness is all that's there now. And that's that nostalgia, is you're not, reminiscing in those positive ways about that good old times. You're missing the good old times. And that's not healthy. Like self-work and self-aware work is sobering up, to grow wise. Like I feel like old crones are wise because they've lived and experienced a lot. They like know what is happening with an honest look at themselves. And because of that, they're able to give the best advice for others. You have your whole life, and the most important relationship that you'll ever have is the one that you have with yourself. That's going to be more important than anybody that you can be with or anybody that you can meet. Like you should be a good friend to yourself. Often, I am not good to me. I don't take good care of myself. And even though I don't, I try to work on that in my relationship with myself. I try to create patterns and habits where I can keep myself safe. Like I can try to do things when I know and have the awareness that I'm depressed or in a funk, that will kind of get me out of it and help me out like a good friend. It's easier said than done because I don't always know what's going on with me. I don't always have that awareness. I hide from myself with busy work, with other relationships. If I keep this up, with the busy and the other people, then the relationship with myself starts falling apart, just like any relationship. And but one thing that I do know is that I'm always committed to me. And knowing that I'm always committed to me and taking care of me, even if I'm falling short of taking good care of myself, is a good start to kind of be okayness in my own self and have a little bit of grace and forgiveness for even when I tend to abuse myself a little bit. Others come and go, but I'm stuck with me my whole life. So I may as well love who I am and be good to myself when I'm sad or in a rut. Like, yeah. What kind of ways are you guys bad to yourself? What kind of ways do you snap out of it and are good to yourself? Do you have systems in place that get you out of ruts? How have you worked on your relationship with yourself? What does that look like? Like, I'm really curious as to what this process is like for other people, because I bet it's different for everybody. Maybe some people haven't thought of it quite yet and they're just starting. If anybody has done any work in this, share. Let us know. And yeah, it's not that I'm ignoring other relationships. We maintain all relationships, but sometimes we need to remember that we have ourselves as a relationship too. So thank you for being in this relationship, this audience relationship, and I look forward to connecting on the next thought or video.